What's up, people? Y'all, this is my first time coming out today. I left the house about some minutes ago. I'm gonna say about 20 minutes or a little over 20 minutes ago. Yeah, but this is my first time coming out, and I turned the camera on. I actually did a video in the house for an hour. I was actually cooking. I actually made up me some homemade chili sauce. And you know how you be cooking something and you don't really have the proper stuff that you wanted to put in, or maybe, I don't know, you accidentally put the stuff in that behead, and you had to kind of like, uh, I don't know, some kind of way you just managed it by the grace of the Most High. You just managed to just make it just be good. I had some stir fry, and I had to put some barbecue sauce in it because this is original chili sauce. I'm telling you, this is chili sauce. I bought a lot of the ingredients last night. I used turkey ground beef, turkey, and I used turmeric in it. I put turmeric in it. I put just a pinch, little bit of tincture, wincher, pink Himalayan salt in there. That's what I put in there. Oh man, this damn music, bro. So I'm gonna have to stop the video because YouTube they spam me for copyright. Hold on. All right, I'm back now. Yeah, I had to turn it. I just wanted to be careful. YouTube, they be tripping, man. If you got any kind of copyright music in there, they gonna spam your shit for copyright. Now, I don't know how they gonna do. Now I'm gonna create my own music, but right now I'm not in a position to where I can do that right now. But hopefully pretty soon, I'm hoping not too far around the corner I can do that. I'm gonna be bringing music other than just talking in my blogs. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, man, I love talking because I'm a communicator in general. But I am gonna try to branch out. It's gonna be kind of tough but I'm gonna have to do it. Expand it out and just film different things, record just any damn thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying just record something where it's gonna be too much for the video, and then YouTube end up spamming the video for this and that and the third. Just enough to where people can enjoy the content. So that's what I want to do. But anyway, I made my homemade sauce. My parents said that it really agreed with her stomach. It suited her stomach good. It wasn't too much acid in the stuff. And I got the plain powdered chili sauce in the packs with no sodium, no sugar, and no cholesterol was in it. No cholesterol and no sodium. And I think that's really good and dope. That's good. I didn't even know that I had got none that didn't have. And it's better to have it like that, because when you don't have all the mixed ingredients in there like that, it seems like you stay full longer when you have it, or when you fix it naturally, because you know exactly what you're putting in there. It may taste a little different. It may not taste like the way you want it, but at the end of the day, it will be worth your health. You can save your health without having all that sodium in there and stuff. And it just helps the food dissect better. And when you eat it, you're very satisfied and you stay full longer. If I'd have ate something now, I probably would have been wanting to eat and crave something else right away. And you know what? That's why a lot of them older people lasted years ago back in the day. You see what I'm saying? Because the food didn't have all that toxic stuff in there. Like my grandmother on my mother's side. My grandmother on my mother's side, her mother is 99 years old. Next year, by the grace of God, if she be living to see it, she'll be 100 years old, bro. And I really do believe it, because she did a lot of cooking and stuff like that. And back, during that time, it was a different time period. You see what I'm saying? More of the women cooked. You see what I'm saying? But nowadays, in this generation now, it's like the women is out working hard, then they come home and cook, or either the man doing it all. Sometimes, sometimes the man, he'll go out and work, then come home, rest up, then he'll get up and cook and all that for the family and everything. He'll do it all. So, in some rare cases, you know what I'm saying? But not, and nowadays, spouses are okay with that. Some of them okay with going out, because a lot of them nowadays, they don't want to be no like a stay-home mom keepers of the children while the man go out and work, while they bring home. You know what I'm saying? It's just different generation time. A woman don't want to do that. Women, it's a lot of women don't want to do that now. You know what I'm saying? I guess, I don't know. Well, I would have to talk about that on my other channel, because when you get into stuff like that, some of it goes into controversy. You know what I'm saying? When you go to talking, those are very sensitive topics as well. But it doesn't mean that I don't speak on them now. But I just choose be careful what type of content I put here. You know what I'm saying? But in this day and age, I can say this here, as long as I'm not being too much, everything is different now. You know what I mean? Like men, like for me, I'm a man. I like to cook. I love to cook. You know what I mean? To me, I would want a woman that do all those things, but at the same time, I love, by me being a person that loves to just passionate about cooking. To me, I don't know if it's just genetically or just something that it just, I was just, maybe the way I was raised or something like that, I was raised and taught this. This is what I was raised to do. Give a helping hand, They always said, the older ones always said, look out for the elderly people. It took a while for that to be instilled in us. You know what I'm saying? Our mothers taught us that. And the older people, they always tell you to help other people and look out for other people and stuff. And I think that's where it pretty much stemmed from, being embedded in me. They taught us good morals and things like that. My mother. I learned from my father, even though I didn't get a chance to really know him like that. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say on my father's side too, on both my father and my mother's side, my biological father's side, his family and all of them, that was real strong in the family. They loved it to cook. They really loved to cook. I was around my uncles maybe for a little while, maybe for a year, but we didn't get a chance to know him because it's like I was 15, my other brother was 14, my other brother was 13. So we just wasn't never really around them like that. But from what we know, they was into all of the traditional cooking and stuff. That was just really strong in our family. You see what I'm saying? Cooking and all that type of stuff. So maybe that's where I get it from. Now, I can't say I got it partially from my mother's side and from my father's side. So it was on both sides of the family. The cooking was just really strong in the family on both sides, my father's side and my mother's side. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but I don't want to sound like I'm repeating myself. But I just want to emphasize it to make sure that people have a good general idea of why I do some of the things that I do. It's just genetically the way I see it, because, like I said, faith is it was a big, strong thing, and cooking was definitely a big, strong thing. That's really strong in on my father's side and on my father's side of the family. It was very strong, cooking, So that's probably partially where I got it from. I remember my uncle's wife, which is my dad's brother. She said this probably to me about months ago. This year, I think it was this year, months ago. She said that when she was married, my uncle, he died in 2019. That was on my dad's side. They call him Uncle Tiggy. She said that he loved it to cook and stuff. So I started to get a general idea like, oh, okay, because I know my Aunt Noah, their sister, cooked a lot too, And I'm like, oh, you know what? That's where I begin to understand where I got that from. I said, this is probably where it come from. This is probably where it stemmed from. That's probably why I like to do it. So again, there you have it. It must be a genetic thing. It's just by nature. Like, for the most part, I didn't have nobody to stand over me and say, hey, this is what you put in this, you put this in this is how you do it. No, I didn't have that. I just went around other people, and I just picked it up. When I was working at a school, you know, I worked at a I'm gonna say a biblical religious school. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I picked up a lot of things from here and yonder. So by the grace of the Most High, I can cook practically anything. Thank all praises to the Most High. I can. Bread, rolls, all kind of stuff. Peach cobbler, lasagna, anything, any type of food practically you can think of. I cooked it. I can do it. So I'm very grateful and I'm thankful for that. I didn't think the video was going to be as long as it is, but it is what it is. All right. It is what it is. Yeah, but I like doing that though, man. I like cooking, and I clean behind myself. I love doing that. So I'm just I got my hands in a lot of things. And last but not least, I should have said reading. I love reading. I wasn't as good at it. I couldn't read or write when I was coming up, and I say it all the time, but I learned through my family members and things like that. I didn't just sit around and just stay there. You know what I mean? I worked hard, and now I'm, I pretty much, thanks to my family that helped me in a lot of things, my nephews, my niece, and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? I when I saw that I had a slightness in my understanding and I couldn't pick up things, I was, I didn't know what the hell. I thought that was a damn, but anyway, yeah, I love reading. I love doing that type of stuff. I'm passionate about it. Actually, I have a book with me in this bag in the middle right here. I bring me a book with me, so whenever I sit down, I sit up. And now, as I'm reading, I'm learning new words. Yeah, I'm learning new words and everything. I'm still learning, but I stay grinding and stuff. But anyway, I kept the video out long enough. This video probably about 8 or 9 minutes. Let me see. Oh, this video is 12 minutes. Dang. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later here. I talked about how I love to cook and how I made some homemade chili and stuff. I made some homemade chili from scratch. That's what I entitled the video. And I talked about my how I love to cook, how it was really strong on both sides of my family, my father's side and my mother's side. So I'm gonna see y'all later here.